It's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Shaedon Sharpe. Grant is out there with Avdia. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Kamare in at the two-guard spot. And the basket by Kamare.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Now he highlighted the problems that come along with facing a center like DeAndre Ayton. Coach said DeAndre impacts the game on both ends of the floor. He can score inside, shoot the mid-range jumper, and defensively he can protect the rim and switch out on the perimeter. Certainly a talented young center. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. You know, Stan, the Blazers started the rebuild process with the big Dame Lillard trade to Milwaukee.
Kevin, it takes guts for a GM to make a move like that, and it didn't go well early on. But they've got to trust the process and stick with the plan that they made.
And the shot goes in.
And not just an athlete. Sharpe is very crafty with the ball in his hand.
Booker finds O'Neal. Bol setting the pick for O'Neal. Pass to Bol. Back to O'Neal. 6 to shoot. Back to Bol. Launches a three. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Ayton. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Bol. Loads of expectations come with going #1 overall. Stan, we all know that. Just ask DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, Kevin, I think he's become one of the more underrated players in this league. He was the top pick in 2018. People will always measure him against that standard. But look, he's averaged a double-double every season in the league. It's not easy to be that consistent.
Now, here's Bol. Bol, a screen on Avdia. Lets it go with a three. And it's Bol that time on the assist by Durant.
And the big fella knows how to score the basketball. Bol's understanding of when to look for his next level.
Kicks it out to Grant. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Avdia with a screen for Grant. Fires from deep. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns trail by 4. O'Neal with it. Now defended by Grant. Bol the pass to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. On the wing, Booker. Defended by Avdia.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Bol. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Bol's got 5 now.
Yeah, inside, Bol does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
And he drives in. Yes, that goes in. And that's now 7 points for Shaedon Sharpe.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Durant, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
Pass to Avdia. And it's KD with the rebound. Suns trail by 3. Booker outside. And there's a whistle. It goes on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. O'Neal a screen on Avdia. And that one's good. Durant.
And we're so used to seeing KD light it up from outside. Found great positioning and then delivers.
To the middle. Here's Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And Booker kicks to Beal. KD sets the pick for Beal. Out to KD. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Sharpe. Avdia, the pass to Sharpe. And then Sharpe with the dunk.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And so it's Shaedon Sharpe making highlights for the Trail. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Trailblazers?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
On the court for the Trailblazers, they've got Avdia is out there with Jeremy Grant. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Kamare in at the 2 spot.
Out of this world. Sharpe is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
Durant with a screen on Sharpe from downtown. No good from Durant. Trailblazers leading by 5. Avdia finds Grant. Here's Kamare. Durant with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Over Sharpe. Outside for Durant. The tray. Beal the pass to Durant. Back to Beal. Shot clock at 6. And another shot. KD so efficient in there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And then Sharpe with the dunk.
And an exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharpe has in this one.
For 3, Booker. Booker sinks the 3.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Avdia on the wing. It's the 3-point bomb. Avdia's got 7 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Fast break, here we go. Portland moving the ball around. Pass to Ayton. Here's Kamare. Defended by Booker. Ayton sets the pick for Avdia. And again, it's Portland converting. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or two against the young fella. And sometimes, that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. And another Kevin, Kevin Durant, is the most decorated member of the Suns star trio. KD says, I believe in this team and we believe in one another. I like our chemistry. Not just the three of us, but our whole team. Our coaching staff is doing a great job. I'm not promising anything, but I like our chances against anybody. Kevin, they certainly have the talent.
David, indeed they do.
And good quickness there. Sharp, exciting to watch when he's in attack mode.
We've seen some flashes, Coach, from Shaedon Sharpe in his career. He can get hot in a hurry.
Well, look, Kevin, he is a great athlete, and when his shot starts to fall consistently, he can be electric. Right now, he's putting it together little by little. He's just got to continue to improve.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Portland ball.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Outside, Avdia. To the inside, here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And look at the hops on Grant, lifting off for a slam before the D can contain it.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bol a screen on Avdia. Bol inside. He's covered by Ayton. Durant sets a screen for O'Neal. And Grant sends it back.
And what tenacious defense from Grant, outworking the offensive player there and coming up with the rejection.
And it's Ayton missing. Suns trail by 11. Here's Bol. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Fires it up. And it's good off the back rim and in. Sharp's got the lead up to 11 now for the Trailblazers. And here's KD for 3. And the first half is now in the books. Trailblazers out in front, up 11. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. KD, moments of frustration for you early. What are you seeing out there?
Well, I missed a lot of shots. I'm just trying to...
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Shaedon Sharpe really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. You got Grayson Allen. He's out there with Tyus Jones. Pudley out there with Dunn. And it's Micic in at the power forward position. Klingon the screen for Simon. It's Klingon top of the key. Allen with the rebound. Suns trail by 9. To the left wing. Williams against Plumlee. Allen right side. Pass to Dunn. From the arc. Allen's shot is off. Portland leading by 9. Thibault laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Assist from
Thibault's got his first 2
Henderson.
points.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Puts up a deep three. Portland grabs the miss.
I'm not sure if anyone on the team has the green light from there. Definitely not him.
Well, that's the shot where if you make it, everything's fine. But if not, you're going to hear about it.
To the middle. Dunn misses.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Pass to Klingon. Plumlee with the rebound. Suns trail by 11. Allen left side. Now here's Plumlee. Dunn outside. Kept alive. Goes up again. Here's Micic. Plumlee with a screen on Henderson. Driving inside. Here's Micic. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Inside. And the slam dunk by Simon.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And each season, GA, it seems like Anthony Simons is given more and more responsibility.
And you can understand why. He's proven to be a versatile scorer, and now we are seeing him take the next step with his playmaking.
Here's Micic for 3. Rebound by Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Thibault. Dunn covering. Takes a 3. Goes back up. A nice shot by Klingon. And the Trailblazers lead by 15.
Oh, great job of keeping the play alive. Klingon using that reach to secure that one and get the second chance look.
And timeout is called by Mike Budenholzer. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Allen against Henderson. Allen outside. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, this summer we saw the NBA break up its draft into 2 days. The next idea, a bigger break between the draft and the start of free agency. The common thread is giving front offices more time to strategize around these highly consequential decision periods, the NBA calendar. Kevin?
Interesting, DA. Thank you. Clock is at 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Dunn's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
Henderson with a screen on Dunn. And then Henderson with the dunk.
Exploding off the floor. Henderson finishes it off midair.
Jones dishes to Allen. Pass to Plumlee. Williams with the steal. Down low. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
That's just a great job of finishing by Klingon.
Portland, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throw.
Allen's shot is off. Henderson with it. Jones covering. And it's in there.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Here's Micic. The 3-pointer, no good. Williams with the ball. To the paint. Outside, Simons. Wow! Huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off. in time.
He released it just.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Trailblazers ending the third quarter with a tremendous 17-3 run. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Portland, Anthony Simons out there with Scoot Henderson. Then there's Klingon. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Williams at the 5. A wide open look here for Klingon. No good with the triple. And for the Suns, they're shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps, terrific story. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession ball. So Portland ends up going with the new group.
Substitution on the court.
And stolen by Bull. There's Beal with the 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Pass to Ayton. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Count it.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
O'Neal passes to Bull. Back to O'Neal. Inside. Sweet move. And Bull with the lay-in.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Outside, Avdia. Pass to Ayton. And Bull pulls it down.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Here's KD. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Kamare. Releases. Gets a very good look and converts.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Beal taking his time here. And the shot goes down.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Trailblazers leading by 20. Here's Avdia. And it's off from three-point range. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Booker against Sharp. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Kamare. 6 to shoot. Sharp with a screen on Beal. Back to Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Trailblazers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today. taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Booker outside. KD sets the pick for Booker. Sinks the three-pointer. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Sharp against Booker. Grant gets a wide-open look. Ayton kicks to Grant. And he's good on the three ball.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
And here's Sharp. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
That's the end of
This
the game.
one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something.
And it'll be the Kings off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's DeMar DeRozan, and it's Ellis in at the point guard position. And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Grant.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
Guys, you love the patience when Bradley Beal is running the pick and roll. Doesn't rush, plays at his own pace. Such a big-time athlete. LaVine makes the hardest moves look easy.
So it's Phoenix now. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. Pass to Booker. Durant with it. Tipped away. Dunn, the pass to Durant. 5 on the clock. Back to Dunn. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. On the wing, LaVine. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Murray, a screen on Beal. Here's LaVine for 3. Knocks it down from distance. LaVine's got 5.
LaVine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Outside Booker. Outside Durant. This one for 3. Ellis with a rebound. The Kings have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Driving to the basket. Murray from outside hits the three-pointer.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Booker for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. LaVine surveys the D. Lets it go from deep. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Sacramento has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. DeRozan, a screen on Beal. LaVine against Beal. There's the triple. Richards pulls it in. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. 11-point game. On the wing, Durant. Defended by Murray. Pass to Richards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Booker. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Sacramento leading by 11. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production. They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Phoenix making some changes. Bowl, he's checked in for Richards, and it's O'Neal in for Dunn. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Screen by O'Neal. Durant against Murray. That's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Murray. In transition. He goes up, and it's Murray finishing it off.
And just a fantastic effort from Murray. He saw a path through and takes it all the way himself.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Keegan Murray came up during our conversation, and he remarked, Murray is just a classic wing. He has length, he can shoot it, he defends well. I really like his game. And I told our team to pay extra attention to him on both ends. High praise for Murray.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Now here's Levine. 10 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. And the dunk by DeRozan.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Levine. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Murray, a screen on Beal. Here's Levine. Bradley Beal puts it in. Suns trail by 15. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Screen by Durant. Booker on the take.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your Suns.
First free throw is good.
Booker. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Levine for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Kings ahead. They lead by. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Kings?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spot. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Ellis in at the 1. Beal with it, and Sabonis picks him up defensively. Three-pointer, O'Neal. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. O'Neal's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lets the 3 fly. Bull grabs the board. Suns trail by 10. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Outside Durant. Murray against Booker. Second chance effort, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keegan Murray. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Beal surveying the D. 6 to shoot. Durant, the pass to Bull. That cuts the lead to single digits. Bull's got his first 2 points. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept the mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. And Booker with the jam.
Booker is always on the attack. That's nice.
And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Sabonis with a screen on Beal. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Sacramento foul. Ellis. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
The Kings lead by 11. DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Grant.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick. It was a strong move. The shot's just a little off.
Sacramento shooting their initial free throws of the game here. Both good from the line that time. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Durant. With the floater, and he lays it up and in.
Well, let's just sit back and admire the brilliance of Kevin Durant. He makes these floaters look easy.
Levine against Beal. Levine in deep. Bull grabs the board. Bull's got his 4th rebound in this one. Beal, the pass to O'Neal. From deep three-point land. Ellis with a rebound. Sacramento has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And another miss by Sacramento. Suns trail by 11. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie.
Yeah, there's the versatility Levine brings to your team. This guy can go on scoring runs and keep you afloat.
Durant looking around. Tipped away. Booker against Murray. Outside Levine. Murray, a screen on Beal. Back to Murray. The 3. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Murray's got 8.
Always ready to fire. Murray brings a lot of value in catch-and-shoot situations.
Outside O'Neal. A deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Levine against Beal. Outside Levine. Just 5 on the clock. Out to Sabonis. Over Bull. Sabonis can't hit. Suns trail by 12. Bull, pass to O'Neal. The 3 is up. Offensive board. Durant finds Bull. Here's O'Neal. And a nice finish on the layup. Give him 8 points now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
They've got Tyus Jones. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bull. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard position. And that's the group from Mike Budenholzer as we begin the second half.
Substitution for your Suns. Nick Richards. Done.
Here's Allen. Oh, powered down with both hands.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
That was sweet.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Jones, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. He got him. No doubt that's a foul, and it's going to be a transition take foul. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Sacramento leading by 9. Valanciunas with a screen on Jones. Monk for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Well, the Suns' shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Allen, the pass to Richards. Back to Allen. Richards with a screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul. First team
And
foul.
one of the game's best shooters, Doris. Grayson Allen can really stretch the floor for you.
BA, his presence on this particular roster is so significant because of what they can do around him. Yes, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter because he can flat beat you from distance, but you also can't foul him. He is consistent at the free throw line, and he's very capable off the bounce. Grayson Allen is a more well-rounded player than he's given credit for.
Jones against Monk. Jones' shot is good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Valanciunas with a screen on Jones. Here's Monk. Pass to Valanciunas. Monk against Jones. Clock at 4. And it's Monk missing. Suns trail by 9. Dunn outside. Here's Plumlee. And he can't get that one. And so Monk will bring it up for Sacramento. 17 points was their biggest margin. Valanciunas. Crowder, the pass to Monk. Valanciunas with a screen on Jones. Monk for 3. Buries it from 3. Monk's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to Lyles. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Lyles has got his first bucket in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Plumlee a screen. Allen, the pass to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Valanciunas with a screen on Jones. Monk for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. To the inside. Dunn. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Crowder outside. Back to Monk. Lyles a screen from behind the arc. And Monk is good for 3. Monk's got 10 points in just the second half.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Takes it inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Allen, the pass to Richards. Monk against Jones. Dunn outside. Goes up on the baseline. And out of bounds. The Kings will take it. The Kings lead by 15. Monk with it. 12 points for him. Valanciunas with a screen on Jones. And it's Monk missing. Here's Jones. Over Monk. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Sacramento liking their chances, ending the quarter with... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the Kings. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the point. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Bold, he's checked in for Phoenix. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Jacks up a three. Pure from three-point range. And the Kings lead by 16.
Well, Sabonis has shown he is very capable as a face-up jump shooter. Doesn't matter the range. This guy is doing work.
Pass to Durant. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
LaVine against Beal. Outside LaVine. Murray, a screen on Beal. Here's LaVine. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Bull's got his 5th rebound in this one. Suns trail by 14. Outside Booker. LaVine against Durant. Rebound by Sacramento. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's LaVine for 3. They get it again. And Booker has got the ball here for the Suns. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Durant. Durant, so effective inside.
You love the efficiency of that play. Kevin Durant on the interior. Yes, sir.
DeRozan outside. There's the 3. Ellis, good.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Durant, the pass to Bol. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Bol's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Here's Ellis. Booker defending.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
LaVine passes to Sabonis. Outside for LaVine. Puts up a 3. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Kings lead by 15.
And you hear a lot about Murray's activity, especially on the glass. I mean, he never stops working. Gets a lot of second chance points opportunities.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
The 3 from DeRozan. Durant pulls it in. Suns trail by 13. Outside Booker. Off target at the rim. The Kings have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. And DeRozan gets it to go.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Kings.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Zach LaVine.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him. I'm open!
Outside LaVine. Sabonis with a screen on Beal. Here's LaVine for 3. Connects from downtown.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
At the line for 1, Kevin Durant.
And so here's Sacramento. 10-point lead. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. Here's LaVine. Oh, okay then.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Ellis. The 3 ball. No good. So no problem for Sacramento as they get the win. They have to feel good about Allie, thank you as always.
We appreciate you all.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant.
This could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
Now Sacramento starting 5. The post pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Levine is out there with Ellis. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. Clock at 6. Outside, Levine. Off target with his 3. Here's Kamare. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Grant against Ellis. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. Just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Sacramento.
In for the Kings, number 17.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Here's Sharp. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
Outside, Levine. Puts up a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
Ellis kicks to Valanciunas. On the wing, Levine. Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. Murray outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Valanciunas. Portland grabs the miss.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Ayton.
And that length and timing make Keegan a terrific shot blocker.
Here's Levine. Kicks it out to Ellis. And Ellis throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Ayton sets the pick for Avdia from deep 3-point land. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Kick out to Levine. There's the triple. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Avdia can't hit. Kings leading now by 4. Levine deciding where to go with it. Murray sets a screen for Levine. Out to the wing. For the 3. The rebound by Sharp. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And yes, it's good.
Nice vision from the youngster, Sharp that time.
We've got 1:13 left here in the first quarter. Outside, Levine. Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. It's good from long range. Levine's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Sacramento.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Sharp against Ellis. Shoots the 3. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Goodness, DeAndre Ayton. Welcome to the highlight reel.
And so Ellis will bring it up for the Kings. 3-point lead. 32 seconds left in the first. And the layup falls. Ellis has got 6.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Grant surveying the D. Pass to Avdia. It's stolen by DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. Back to DeRozan. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Kings lead by 5. And the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the Kings here in this one so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
On the floor for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray squad in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Zach LaVine. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5, down low.
Gotta love the aggressiveness. Ayton is locked in.
Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
LaVine for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Kamare misses. Kings leading now by 3. Ellis outside. Outside DeRozan. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Clock at 6. Valanciunas sets a screen for Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Uses the pick to just perfection. Levine knocking it down.
Here's Kamare. Guarded by Levine. Avdia, a screen on Levine. Here's Kamare. Driving the lane. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
It's tipped. Avdia with it. Out guarded by Murray. 3-pointer. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Valanciunas, good.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances.
Oh, my goodness.
Man. Out of this world. Sharp is so quick into the air, and then he just hangs forever. Able to do things most others can't.
On the wing, Levine. He's got 8. DeRozan with a screen for Levine. From outside the arc. Here's Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be in arm's length of the bucket to throw it down. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. With the crossover, and DeRozan lays it in. And the Kings lead by 2. Richard, how do you think the game has changed since you retired?
Well, the jump shooting teams have had more success. I think the game has changed, and it allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Then one on 8.
With how he can operate on the block and shoot it, Valanciunas is a tough matchup for most centers.
Good on the second free throw. The Trailblazers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws.
At the line for your
How about that
Trailblazers,
move by Sharp against the defense, getting them to put contact on him so he can draw the foul.
The first free throw is good. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Now here's Levine. He started closer. And then Levine with the jam.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
And Richard, you look back, Zach LaVine has been one of those microwave-type players. He can get hot in a blink of an eye.
Zach LaVine is one of those players that when he catches fire, there is nothing you can do about it. He can score from deep, multiple level score, and when he gets going, ooh, it could be a problem.
Levine dishes to Valanciunas. Outside, Levine. 16 feet away. Avdia with the rebound. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. So they take the lead. And now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Levine against Avdia. Kick out to Levine. Fires from way outside. Again, Levine missing. And now running up the court, Avdia pushing it up over Levine. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Grant. Avdia's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. It's the Trailblazers. They're up by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
We've got Williams. Klingon is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Anthony Simon. And it's Henderson in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Here's Monk. Makes it off the glass. Monk's got the first bucket of the third here for Sacramento.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
3-pointer, Simon.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
And the dunk pylon.
And how about Monk there scanning the floor for the open teammate? That's how you develop a trust from your teammates.
Simons, the pass to Henderson. Here's the drive.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Monk right side. Miles gets it to go from beyond the arc. Miles got 5 now. The Trailblazers shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. Pass to Klingon. In the corner, Henderson with it. Shot clock at 6. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
And this young man lives on the offensive glass. Tough to stop clinging when he's that close.
Simons against Monk. Pass to Wiles. The Kings need to get off a shot here. The shot by Monk is no good. Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. And R.J. Malik Monk has evolved into an elite bench threat.
Has always had the game for that role. Letting him be that spark plug guy suits him perfectly. And when he's hot, he is as dangerous as anyone in this league.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Monk against Simon. And so the ball's out of bounds. Monk touched it last, they say. Portland leading by 7. Anderson looking it over. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Monk for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Monk's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Simons with the ball. Sabonis defending. The Kings trail by 4. Monk outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
I tell you what, Monk's ability there to finish in traffic shows some toughness, even though he was fouled.
1:32 left to play here in the third. Here's Simons. Almost, but it rolls out. The Kings have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Sabonis kicks to Monk. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Portland's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Thibault. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Lyles. Simons on the wing. Pass to Klingon. Over Monk. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Wiles. Plays it up off the glass. Wiles got 7 points in the game.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Simons against Monk. Simons surveying the D. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Ellis outside. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Trailblazers lead. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Sacramento, DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Levine is out there with Ellis, and it's Valanciunas into the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The all-around game of Levine, an excellent passer for his position.
Ellis against Sharp. Avdia, a screen on Ellis. And then Sharp with the dunk. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Number 3, Levine. Rebound by the Trailblazers.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Sharp. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Sacramento foul. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And here is Ayton. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And padding that field goal percentage, just hard to stop Ayton when he gets the ball that deep.
Number 3, Levine, nailed from 3-point land.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
Sharp against Ellis. Now, here's Sharp. Tight defense on him. Ayton sets the pick for Sharp over Ellis. And it's Sharp missing. And it's DeRozan with the ball for Sacramento. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Levine for 3. Connects from 3-point range. Levine's got 6 here in this quarter.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy lives for these moments. That is a hard-won rebound, a man's rebound right there. Way to battle for it inside.
Murray with it. Now Avdia defending. Ellis outside. Valanciunas finds Levine. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And Zach LaVine just commands the ball in these big moments. You want a guy that can not only take that shot, but make that shot.
Here's Sharp. To the wing on the left. Here's Kamara. Guarded by Levine. Will it go? And the pass it by Kamara.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Levine. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now. Coming up to the middle. Grant outside. And the dunk by Grant.
And this team counts on Grant in those big moments, and you can see why, given the results.
Now Ellis. Kick out to Levine. Back to Ellis. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. At the elbow, it's Avdia. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
At the line for 2, Denny Avdia.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that will put them up by 2.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Levine. Avdia with the rebound. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. From 12 feet out, it's hauled in by the Kings. Ellis surveying the D. Wide open look here for
At the buzzer! That is how you finish it.
Gets the big-time shot to fall, folks, and now we're headed to OT.
And that's going to do it. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Sharp with it. They've got Sharp. Avdia is out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then there's Jeremy Grant. And it's Kamare in at the shooting guard. That one goes. Count it. Sharp's got the first basket here in overtime for Portland.
An exciting player coming into his own. We're seeing all of what Sharp has in this one.
Here's Levine. And he lays it straight in. Levine's got the game tied up here for the Kings.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Sharp finds Avdia. Knocked loose.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside, Levine. Murray sets a screen for Levine. 6 to shoot. And it's Murray with the jam.
Powering that one down. Murray saw a chance to go for it and took it.
Grant against DeRozan. Grant outside. Ayton a screen on DeRozan. DeRozan against Grant. Takes a shot at the elbow. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Ellis against Sharp. Murray sets a screen for Ellis. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Down low. Murray with it. Now Avdia defending. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. DeRozan's got the lead up to 6 now for Sacramento.
Smart bucket from DeMar, looking for chances to run.
Avdia, a screen on Ellis. And it's Sharp missing. Here's Sacramento now. They've got an 8-0 run. Outside, Levine. To the inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Pulls from the top of the key. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And so here's Sacramento. 6-point game. Well, this one is winding down now. Sacramento can run out the clock. Here's Ellis. So it's Sacramento picking up the win and a scrape. And thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Richard.
We've got two teams who aren't afraid to slow the pace of the game.
Well, B.A., it's because they're both adept at operating their half-court sets. They don't feel the need to push the tempo all the time.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Bol in at center. Now here's Beal. Screen by Durant. Booker, the pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep three. Portland with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Graham. Three-pointer. Drains the triple.
A nice smooth release from Grant that time. Can't let him get that kind of rhythm.
And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 5-point game. Screen by Durant. Booker with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Durant. He takes it in. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Avdia. Back to Sharp. And he jams it home with authority.
Whether you're new to the league like Sharp or a veteran, throwing it down, no better feeling.
And a fun fact here, Brent, the Trailblazers' name was actually chosen by the fans.
Oh, that's so awesome, BA, to remind fans of how it is that Portland got its name. It was an open contest, and they had, I think, over 10,000 entries. And there are a couple other names that we should throw out there. It could have been the Pioneers or the Doug Furs. I think they chose wisely.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Booker, and Booker with the jam.
And Booker now in attack mode. That's the kind of hard-charging approach he needs to have to get points on the board.
Sharp against Booker. Ayton, a screen on Booker. Three-pointer Sharp. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton. Avdia outside. Ayton, a screen on Durant. From downtown. Outside Sharp. From the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Sharp's got 5.
And everybody wants to see what kind of range Sharp has. Looks like the NBA three-point line won't be a problem for him.
Now here's Booker. Down low. Here's Bol. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Grant outside. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
Now here's Booker. Fires from deep. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And when Booker's connecting from deep, this offense goes to another level. Good to see him drain that.
All right, Brent, we hear the phrase 3 and D. Jeremy Grant is a perfect example of that, though.
Well, Grant's done a good job of trying to find some more confidence in shooting from the arc. He shot over 40% for 3 in one season. Defensively, he's versatile, he's long. I'd like him to play a little bit more physical, but if that comes along, he's the kind of guy you want to suit up with.
Now here's Durant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, we talked a lot about the shooting. KD obviously pretty much automatic foul line down.
Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Grant. Going inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Shaedon Sharpe. That's his first foul. 27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On the wing, Durant. Pass to Bol. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Suns need to get off a shot. Beal from outside. Avdia pulls it in. Sharpe passes to Ayton. Got it. Ayton's got this second bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Booker for 3. And so it's Portland. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Portland.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
DeAndre Ayton is out there with Denny Avdia. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Kamare in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. The first free throw is good. All right, Brent, in an ideal world, if you're team building and you have the ability to build around a type of superstar, what would that look like for you?
Well, BA, the game has changed so much. We see that the most valuable players now, today, are big wings that can handle the physical rigors of both ends of the floor, playing offense and defense, can have the ball in their hands and create advantage every time they touch the ball, whether they're scoring it or making plays for their teammates. But the biggest factor is this guy has to motivate and ingratiate himself to the rest of the team. Those are true high-level championship caliber players.
Durant way outside. Oh, Durant from deep.
From way downtown, Durant truly knows no limits.
Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. It's Booker on the wing. He's got 7. Outside O'Neal. Bol, a screen on Grant. Out to Beal. Outside Booker. And here they come. Three-pointer Sharpe. Here's Ayton. Unable to get that one. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Outside O'Neal. Outside Booker. On the wing, Durant. 6 on the shot clock. They grab their own miss. Booker against Ayton. And there's a 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Portland ball.
Trailblazers lead by 6. Avdia passes to Ayton. Back to Avdia. From outside the arc. Nice D from Durant. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And Ayton gets it to go. Ayton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
And Brent, what you like about Toumani Camara? He'll get in there and do the dirty work for you.
Well, what a ride for him to get the recognition to become an NBA draft pick. He did all the little things to put himself in a position to succeed, and then
flying high, throwing it down.
Oh my!
The 3, Durant at the arc. KD drains it.
And man, you look at that release from Durant, he makes hitting a 3 look like a layup with that size.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Booker against Sharp, driving to the basket. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
And Sharp is the kind of guy who gets up there in a hurry. That elevator, that's got some extra juice.
Beal with it. Avdia picks him up. Durant, pass to Beal. Knocked loose. Back to Durant. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Avdia outside. On the wing, Grant. Back to Avdia. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Making plays isn't something Grant is worried about, but he will make smart passes if he can.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Trailblazers lead by 9. 54 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Releases from 15. Off the left rim and out. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Beal. Bold pass to Beal. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Trailblazers.
Blazers ball.
Portland has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Avdia, screen on Booker. Avdia outside. Fires the 3. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. Sharp with tremendous upside to his game.
Durant finds Booker. Launches it. Oh, yeah! Booker dialing long distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
3 seconds left.
Getting out! Wow! What a play! And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And so it's Portland. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Shaedon Sharp really making a difference here.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, we've got Mason Plumlee. Grayson Allen is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And here's Simons outside. Trailblazers keep it alive. Outside Thibault. On the wing, Simons. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jones finds Plumlee. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
Yeah, that's what he's doing best right now. Plumlee loves to convert as close to the rim as possible.
And no matter if he starts or is a reserve, Tyus Jones always takes care of the ball, Brent.
Incredibly low turnover numbers throughout his career. This is the kind of guy that coaches put implicit trust in to run their offense. He will continue to find ways to be part of any rotation throughout his NBA career.
On target from range.
Simons seeing green there, just letting that one rip.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Portland leading by 12. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Williams' shot is good.
Simons choosing to drop that dime instead of forcing his own play.
Jones feels it out. Pass to Plumlee. Fires the three. And Klingon pulls it down.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Suns trail by 16. Jones drives in. Allen outside. They need this. Gets the three ball to go.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Simons against Jones. For three. Simons. That one's good. Simons got his second bucket of the night.
They gave up a three at the other end. That's Simons' response.
Jones from outside. And Klingon pulls it down. Portland leading by 16. Simons passes to Henderson. Simons a screen on Allen. And he lobs it up. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
You know, I like that decision from Henderson giving up the rock.
1:56 left in the third quarter. Here's Dunn. Three-pointer, no good. Now Portland with it. They're on a 12-3 run. And it's Thibault missing. Suns trail by 18. Dunn with it. Still without a bucket. Jones in the post. Defended by Henderson. That's good from Jones. And the assist by Allen.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
And it's Simons missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Right side Jones. Richards with a screen. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Henderson for three. Knocks down the triple. Henderson's got 5 now. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Simons against Plumlee. Just 5 on the clock. From the top of the key, Williams. Great positioning on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 21.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Dunn, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's Richards. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Portland. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, we'll get back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Matisse Thybulle and Freddie Simons out there with Scoot Henderson. Then there's Klingon, and it's Williams in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Booker, the pass to O'Neal. 4-3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
Pass to Simons. Stolen by Booker. They're running. Here's Bowl. Off target from outside. And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Bull finds Booker. Bull against Simons. Bull down low. And the layup is good off the glass. Bull's got his first basket.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
And Williams punches it home.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
Up top, O'Neal. He's covered by Simons. Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Pass to Klingon. Henderson outside. Outside Thibault. Here's the three. And Booker pulls it down.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Beal with it. Guarded now by Williams. Up top, Booker. Shoots over Klingon. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. Durant against Avdia. Screen by Durant. For 3, Booker. And no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And Grant gets it to go.
The extended range of Jeremy Grant. Wow, you got to pick him up at the time.
Outside Booker. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
In the game, 2 minutes.
Booker against Sharp. Pass to Kamari. Fires for 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Booker surveying the floor. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Oh, Booker in close.
And Booker just keeps taking him. He's a scoring machine.
Here's Sharp. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Trailblazers.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
Shot clock at 6. O'Neal passes to Bull. It's rebounded by Grant, and it's Bull with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Trailblazers lead by 17. Avdia passes to Ayton. Oh, he tries a 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Suns have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this 4th. Stolen by Sharp. Up top, Avdia. Soft touch off the glass.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
Beal, the pass to O'Neal. Bull, a screen on Grant. 6 on the shot clock. That shot is good by O'Neal. Here's Sharp. 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 14 seconds left in the final quarter. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So no problem for Portland as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for
Greg leading up. This one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Cole is out there with Durant, and it's O'Neal in at the small forward.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Booker outside. Pass to Bull. Another shot outside for Durant. No good with the triple. Here's Sacramento now. It's a three-point game. Ellis driving to the basket. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the basket by DeRozan.
Yeah, if you sprint in transition, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always go to the cup. He will make a jumper and finish.
Suns still looking like they're getting going here. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
For Sacramento, they've gotten their first three shots to go in for to start off this game. Levine against Beal. Sabonis sets the pick for Levine. The slam.
Body control, flair for the dramatic, Levine in style.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside for Durant. To end the run. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Durant for three. Good. And a nice assist from Booker.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
Murray, good.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Outside, O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Shot's good by Booker.
How about that? Impressive range from Devin Booker. Tremendous touch.
1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Al Levine. He's got 5. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Murray, no good. Suns trail by 8. And Beal kicks to KD. Pass to Bull. And Sabonis pulls it down. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Sacramento's head coach gave me a few minutes. Now, I brought up Devin Booker's name, and he winced a little. He said, "Can I tell you something? I'm worried about Booker. I'm ready to double up on him and fight the good fight, but if he gets hot, we're in trouble." So, I guess it's hope for the best and prepare for the worst, guys.
Thank you, David. O'Neal passes to Bull. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Sacramento leading by 8. There's Sabonis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And Booker throws it down.
Wow, the elevation, the creativity, highlight reel finish by Devin Booker.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Levine up top. He's covered by Beal. Murray dishes to Levine. A three-pointer off the mark. Suns trail by 8. Right side, Beal. That 3 off the mark. And here's Levine. The wide open look here for DeRozan. And that comes off the assist by Levine. DeRozan's got 5.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to...
And so it's Sacramento. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Kings to be in. What do you guys think?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
On the court for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Bull, and it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And Beal kicks to KD. Durant brings it from distance.
The confidence of Kevin Durant. He gets it and takes the shot. Very simple. Catch and shoot, baby.
The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a three-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
Murray is screen on Beal. Levine wide open. Another 3 for Sacramento.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Durant for 3. Durant hits. Dueling 3-pointers.
The answer from Kevin Durant, not having any of it.
Wide open look here for Murray. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. Durant down low. Murray on him, and the basket is good. KD's got 11 points.
Well, capitalizing on the interior, Kevin Durant is a handful if he's got position.
And Bull sends it back. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Ellis finds Levine. Back to Ellis. Lock at 6. Sabonis' screen on Booker. And that one's good, Ellis.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Beal. O'Neal against DeRozan. Down low. Durant down low. In close. Durant gets the bucket. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Levine looking around. Over Beal. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bulls got his 4th rebound in this one. O'Neal kicks the ball.
2 minutes.
Back to O'Neal. And the call will be against Sabonis. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Kings on D. KD finds Bull. Bull, a screen on Murray. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Durant.
How do you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
Here's Levine going inside, and the jam by Levine.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Sacramento foul. Ellis.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And there's one guy who rarely has an off night, Devin Booker.
He has been the model of consistent excellence, Kevin. This guy's so efficient, so productive, all about winning. I am not sure Devin Booker gets the credit he deserves for the level he's at every night.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. Levine, here he goes.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns, trailing by 13. And there's the foul. It's on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Outside, Levine. Outside, Sabonis. Levine up top, guarded by O'Neal. Sabonis, the second effort, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Bradley Beal picks one up.
Well, to me, the size of Sabonis creates problems for the defense. You cannot be careless in how you guard this guy.
And Sabonis drops them both. 23 seconds left here in the second. Suns trail by 13. And Booker kicks to O'Neal, and taken away by Ellis. Sabonis, no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
37. The Suns. 26.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the famous half-court shots.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
We've got Jay Crowder. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Trey Lyles. And there's Monk. And it's LaRavia in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. It's Crowder on the wing. Monk outside. Lets the 3 fly. Traps in the tray. Monk's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You know, you got to admire the range that this guy has. Monk just no fear when he pulls up from deep. And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
2 points. That one goes.
Oh, efficient scoring in the post. Just one of the reasons Valanciunas is out there.
Dunn passes to Plumlee. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dunn. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint. And make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Jones against Monk. Valanciunas with a screen on Jones. Monk for 3. Second shot opportunity. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Plumlee.
Sacramento.
Monk against Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. The shot by Monk is no good. Suns trail by 11. High post Allen. Here's Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Valanciunas uses the glass to finish the layup. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the game to go. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Allen. Oh, jams it right over Valanciunas. Wow.
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Monk for 3. Good on the triple. Monk's got 6 in the quarter.
And how about the confidence from Monk? His jumper continues to look better and better with each game.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside, Jones. Plumlee sets the pick for Jones. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And then Monk with the jam.
And how about Monk there? You better get in front of him when he's in attack mode. If you allow him to get to that launching pad, it is too little, too late.
Monk against Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got his first bucket in this one.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Monk against Jones. Launches it. Here's Valanciunas. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Valanciunas has got his third basket of the night. Suns trail by 14. Here's Allen. To the hoop. And Allen slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense. No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And it's sent back by Plumlee. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. 41 seconds left to play in the third.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Bull. Here's Booker. KD on the wing. O'Neal outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Great defense that time from Ellis. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. Sabonis' screen on Beal. For 3, LaVine gets the three-pointer to fall. LaVine's got 13.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with O'Neal. And it's Bull in at the center, locking down the middle. And stolen by Bull. It's Durant on the wing. He's covered by Murray. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line, proof of him getting to the efficiency we always look to.
Sabonis' screen on Beal. Here's LaVine, and the jam by LaVine.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Sacramento leading by 12. Here's DeRozan. Murray outside. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
And Booker kicks to KD. Rebounded by Ellis.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Sacramento.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Kick out to LaVine. And another 3 for Sacramento.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Murray. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And LaVine launches it from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. KD looking around. Beal. And nothing is falling for him right now. And Zoelos will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Outside for Murray. Durant with the steal. Here's Beal. O'Neal wide open. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. O'Neal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to LaVine.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Out to DeRozan. All sorts of time. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. It's deflected. Stolen by LaVine. Sabonis against KD. Sabonis, the pass to LaVine. Misses the three.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And here's KD for three. That miss makes him 7 for 12 from the field this game. Kings leading now by 16.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Kings.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Zach LaVine.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
DeRozan surveying the D, and LaVine throws it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
And Booker kicks to Beal. O'Neal against DeRozan. O'Neal dishes to Beal. Clock at 6. Durant at the elbow. The Suns need to get a shot off. They get it back.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Ellis down low, defended by Booker. Here's LaVine. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Devin Booker.
Second team foul.
The first one falls.
For Sacramento, Zach LaVine. 2 shots.
And so LaVine nails both of them. Booker outside. No good on the three. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominic. All right, David, thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do. One thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Avdia out there with Ayton. Then it's Shaedon Sharpe. Then there's Grant. And it's Kamare in at the shooting guard. Outside DeRozan. Outside Levine. Six to shoot. Pass to Sabonis. Takes the three. Portland grabs the miss. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. DeRozan against Grant. Murray sets a screen for DeRozan. Kick out to Levine. And there's the drive. And he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
Grant for three. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Hey, RJ, what about Keegan Murray? He made the immediate impact in the NBA as a rookie, setting a record for three-point shots made, and he has continued to build on it.
A bit of a surprise as the 4th overall pick in the 2020 draft. Murray was the right fit. Big part of Sacramento ending that 17-year playoff drought.
Levine deciding where to go with it on the wing. Ellis. Back to Levine. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Murray, the pass to Levine. Murray sets a screen for Levine. Back to Murray. Outside Levine. Another three for Sacramento.
And boy, Murray just understands the game. Everything looks like it comes easy to him, including making plays for others.
Sharpe, the pass to Avdia. And finished off by Avdia.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And DeRozan kicks to Ellis. And DeRozan, here we go. Misses in close.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Ayton. Poked away. Stolen by Levine. The wide open look here for DeRozan. A second chance effort. Sabonis. Ellis outside. A three. Hits the three-point bomb.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Murray against Avdia. Now, here's Sharpe. He's tightly guarded. Buries it from three-point range. He has 5.
And nice work on the perimeter. Defenses must respect Sharpe's range.
Here's Levine. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Outside, Levine. Takes it inside, and it's Portland with the rebound.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Sharpe on the wing. He's got 5. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Assertive basketball. Ayton getting after it on the offensive glass, using his size to his advantage.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Left side, Levine. DeRozan with a screen for Levine. Weaving in. Rebounded by Kamare. And now Portland on the break. Here's Avdia. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Kings lead by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Ellis is out there with Levine, and it's Valanciunas in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Grant. Outside, Levine.
Trailblazers foul. Kamara, second personal foul. Second team foul.
3 from the inbound. The putback.
Exceptional defense from Ayton. I love seeing him challenge shots like this.
Avdia with a screen for Sharp. Shakes him. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You won't see that from him very often.
DeRozan finds Valanciunas. Stolen by Avdia. Grant outside. This one for 3. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Right side, Levine. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
Levine, a screen on Sharp. And stolen by Sharp. And Grant with the clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Grant's got 7 now in this quarter.
And leaking out there in transition, Grant's athleticism and speed helping him when the break is on.
Ellis, that's good. And the Kings lead by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Avdia gets the bucket. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Now here's Levine. He's covered closely. Kicks it out to Ellis. Outside, Levine. Shot clock at 6. Murray outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Ayton.
So difficult to shoot over. Ayton proving it with that rejection.
And Ayton throws it down.
Assist.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Levine.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Kicks it out to Grant. 1:22 left to play in the first half. Here's Sharp. And the layup is good. Sharp's got the lead up to 3 now for Portland.
Oh, gritty play by Sharp inside. Defense puts contact on the rookie, and he still gets it to fall.
Outside, Levine. Back to Ellis. For three, Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. Murray's got it all tied up now for Sacramento.
And you like Murray as a spot-up shooter. Knows where to park himself and always ready to receive the pass.
And it's Sharp missing. Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Now Valanciunas. He has yet to score. Outside, Levine. And another three for Sacramento.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Avdia against Murray. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. And then Sharp with the dunk.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And Levine, here we go. And then Levine with the jam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
29.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Klingon. Then it's Rob Williams. Then it's Henderson. And it's Simons in at the point. Now, here's Monk. And stolen by Simons. The three. They get it again. He takes it in. Can't get it to fall. Kings leading now by 3. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And that one is good.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Monk against Simon. In the screen for Simon. With the drive and the slam dunk by Simon.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Sabonis, the pass to Monk. Sabonis, a screen on Simon. Here's Monk. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers trail by 3. Pass to Simons. Henderson kicks to Simons. Williams passes to Henderson. Going in the screen for Henderson. Tries again, and that's 2 points on the layup.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Monk. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Pass to Wiles. Goes back up, into the lane, and the dunk by Lyles.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Thibault can't get it to go.
and he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had for three.
Monk against Simon. Screen by Sabonis. Monk kicks to Sabonis. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Monk for three. Stuffing.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Simons surveying the D. And he hits it to tie the game up. Simons has got 5 points in the quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Monk finds Sabonis. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Yeah, I like that he's not taking any chances there. Sabonis goes up strong with the finish.
Monk against Simon. Pass to Klingon. Now here's Henderson. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Sabonis. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. A 2-point game. Crowder kicks to Monk. At the top of the key, Williams. And Williams throws it down.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
And it's denied. Henderson outside. They get it back. Simons. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Simons has got 7. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Monk with the ball. Still yet to score. Clock at 4. To the right side. Sabonis, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Simons from outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Portland leading. The post-pair for him will be Murray and Sabonis. Zach LaVine is out there with Ellis. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Avdia gets the bucket.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Lobs it up for LaVine. Sabonis gets the bucket.
You have to know where Sabonis is. Really box him out. He's so good on the offensive glass.
Sharp against Ellis. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Sacramento.
First team foul. Into the lineup for your Kings, number 17, Jonas.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And so here's Sacramento. Valanciunas sets a screen for LaVine. Beyond the arc. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. I see him. Here's Kamara. Guarded by LaVine. There's the pick. 5 to shoot. And he drives in.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Here's Sharp. Rebounded by Ellis. Sacramento's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. In the corner, it's Levine. To take the lead. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And here's Levine. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside DeRozan. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Avdia gets the bucket.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Sharp against Ellis. Levine sets the screen for Ellis.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Levine, a screen on Sharp. Ellis kicks to Levine. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 3 assists tonight.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Here's Ellis. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
I mean, what a defensive play there, guys. That's a huge momentum swing when you tie up a game on a play like that.
Avdia, a screen on Ellis.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ayton sets the pick for Avdia. Releases. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Avdia's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Levine for 3. Avdia with the rebound. Trailblazers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. The offensive rebound. Ayton dishes to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Valanciunas grabs the board.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Here's Levine. Murray, a screen on Avdia. For 3, Levine. They get it back. And Valanciunas kicks to Levine. To take the lead. The 3 won't fall. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
It's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead.
DeAndre Ayton taking 2.
Second free throw. No good that time. He really wanted that one. Timeout, King. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Levine wide open. He's off from 3. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game.
That's the end of the game.
This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for him.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game.